I know a lot of women don't like DDG for whatever reason. You know, I'm saying like in the sense of like he gets a lot of backlash for women, especially like ever since he got like with Halle and like that. He posted that like him and Halle are having a breakup right now.
I think that's fake.
I think so too.
I think it's fake. I don't think it's real. Like, y'all just had a kid.
I just had a kid.
I'm not saying that something like that's never happened before, but like, I'm just saying like, I just don't see them breaking up.
And especially Halle's not commenting on it, obviously. So it's interesting. He just dropped a song.
Yeah.
Literally when he talked about this breakup shit. I guess you would consider that clever. That's
And another thing is though, DG recently started a podcast interviewing Jay Cinco.
Yeah.
Right? He said something that made me like think that it was fake with the whole Halle situation, where he was asking Jay Cinco to do a marry kill between 3 women that he's dealt with before. And it's like, Jay Cinco's being hesitant on answering the question. And DG was like, bro, just answer it and then drop a song after.
Drop a song after this. All right, look.
At one point you said that you actually would get back with Halle.
I don't know where the world might take me.
Yeah.
But right now I'm single, super single.
So you say that on one of your live streams, you were trying to get to a point of peace with her.
Yeah, we cool. Figuring it out.
You're that Charlamagne cousin, by the way. He's real.
Y'all not cousins, bro. I'm tired of y'all lying, bro.
They like third cousins.
In my 2 years of being with her, I ain't never see you call her phone. Fucking fashion shows and nice ass parties with legends and all that shit. You know, just like
I saw you was at the Wearable Art Gallery this weekend, right?
Yeah, I ain't even know that existed. I didn't know it existed because I'm not in that world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't know what that was, and I was there, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? Tyler Perry right next to me. The fuck is going? You know what I'm saying? Like cool little shit like that.
How did y'all meet?
I just slid in her DM. You know, regular shit.
And she said she was a fan of you though for years before that.
Yeah, man.
What'd you say in the
touching the
DM?
youth. What'd you say?
What'd you say in the DM?
She posted 50 Cent song, and I was like, oh, nice song. Nice
What song was it?
Mini Man.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was, I had to get in the DM somehow.
You just started the conversation.
Yeah.
It happens instantly when you know, like, we caught a vibe.
Yeah.
You knew you caught a vibe.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Like, my expectation of her when I first met her was like, she gonna be super, you know what I'm saying, like closed off, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't expect her to be as cool as she was. Like, our first date was great. Like, she really led the whole date. Cause I'm like introverted, like I said.
Yeah.
She like sparking the questions, talking, woo. She was looking hella nice. She invited me to go to the movies, and it was like she was like leading the conversation.
She's an Aries.
Yeah.
She's a fire sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I felt like that's what really captured me. I'm like, damn, like she cool as fuck. I feel like you shouldn't get a relationship until you feel like a nigga can't DM your girl and take your girl.
1 minute, the internet thinks a relationship is completely finished, and the next minute, a single click on Instagram sends everyone into detective mode. That's exactly what just happened with Halle Bailey and DDG. After months of court drama, accusations, and a messy custody battle over their son Halo, fans suddenly noticed something strange. The two had quietly refollowed each other online. And if you know how celebrity relationships work on social media, you already know what happened next. Screenshots started circulating, comment sections exploded. Some fans were convinced the two were secretly getting back together. Others warned that this was the same cycle repeating itself all over again. But just as people were trying to figure out what was really going on between Halle Bailey and DDG, Find Another situation began trending at the exact same time. And it was even more chaotic. A tearful video from Amy Luciani suddenly appeared online, accusing her husband Dwight Howard of disturbing behavior inside their home. Within hours, the internet was flooded with reactions, receipts, and even responses from someone who had been warning people about Dwight for over a decade. 2 celebrity relationships, 2 explosive situations, and a whole lot of questions the internet is still trying to answer. But to understand why fans are so shocked about Halle Bailey and DDG possibly reconnecting, you have to go back to where everything started. For a long time, Halle Bailey and DDG looked like one of those couples the internet genuinely rooted for. Their relationship was public, playful, and constantly popping up on social media. Mo fans watched their journey unfold in real time, from cute live stream moments to major life milestones. And the biggest moment of all came when they welcomed their son, Halo. But behind the scenes, things weren't as perfect as they appeared online. By May 2025, the situation had taken a serious turn. Halle filed for a restraining order against DDG, accusing him of abusive behavior. The filing shocked fans who had followed their relationship closely. Suddenly, the same couple who once posted loving videos together were now facing accusations in court. Social media reacted instantly. Supporters of Halle Bailey rallied behind her, while others questioned what had really happened behind closed doors. The situation quickly turned into one of those internet debates where everyone had an opinion, but very few people knew the full story. And just when people thought the situation couldn't get more complicated, another twist appeared only a month later. Because DDG responded with claims of his own, he filed a petition accusing Halle Bailey of abusive behavior as well. And with both sides now making serious accusations, the situation quickly turned into a full-blown legal battle. At that point, most fans assumed the relationship was completely finished. But the court proceedings would reveal just how messy the situation had become. Once the accusations were filed, the focus shifted to the person caught in the middle of everything, their son, Halo. The court introduced temporary custody restrictions that drastically changed how DDG could see his child. According to the agreement, his visits had to be supervised and limited to specific hours during the day. He could only see Halo between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. For fans watching from the outside, it felt like the situation had escalated incredibly fast. Just months earlier, the couple had been sharing happy family moments online. Now, they were navigating legal restrictions and custody arrangements. But eventually, something unexpected happened. Both Halle Bailey and DDG decided to drop the restraining orders they had filed against each other. That move surprised a lot of people. After weeks of intense accusations, many assumed the legal battle would continue. Instead, the two appeared to take a step back and shift their focus toward co-parenting. Even though Halle Bailey maintained primary custody of Halo, the two agreed on a temporary visitation schedule. DDG would have time with his son on Wednesdays and certain Saturdays each month. The agreement was set to last 4 months, after which they planned to return to mediation and discuss the future. To many observers, it looked like the tension between them was slowly cooling down. But no one expected the next clue to come from something as simple as an Instagram follow. In the world of celebrity relationships, sometimes the smallest actions create the biggest reactions. And this was a perfect example. Fans suddenly noticed that Halle Bailey and DDG had refollowed each other on Instagram. Now, normally, that wouldn't mean much, but considering everything they had been through, the court filings, the accusations, the custody drama, it immediately caught people's attention. Screenshots started circulating across social media, comments poured in from every direction. Some fans were hopeful, believing the two were giving their relationship another chance. Others warned that this could simply be another chapter in a complicated cycle. One comment that went viral said, "Don't fumble her this time, bro." Another person wrote, "They always unfollow and follow each other again when they're about to start dating." But not everyone believed romance was involved. Some people argued that the move was probably just about maturity and co-parenting. After all, the two share a child and will be connected for years to come. Still, the timing felt interesting. Because while fans were busy analyzing their Instagram activity, another rumor began circulating that made the entire situation even more complicated. While people were speculating about a reunion with DDG, there were already rumors suggesting Halle Bailey had moved on. According to online chatter, she had allegedly been spending time with music producer Scott Bridgeway. Some fans believe the two may have been connected as far back as May 2024, though those claims were mostly speculation at the time. But by mid-2025, people began noticing them appearing in similar spaces and interacting more publicly. That created a confusing situation for fans trying to interpret the Instagram refollow. Was Halle rekindling things with DDG? Or were the two simply putting their past behind them and focusing on raising their son peacefully? Many people lean toward the second explanation. Co-parenting often requires communication, maturity, and at least some level of peace between former partners. And after everything they had been through, a simple social media follow might just mean they were learning to get along again. But while the internet was busy debating that situation, a completely different story was starting to dominate the headlines. And this one unfolded in real time. Late one night, Amy Luciani posted a video that instantly grabbed people's attention. In the emotional clip, she appeared visibly shaken as she spoke about the struggles inside her marriage to Dwight Howard. She claimed her relationship had placed her in a dangerous situation and said she felt trapped between protecting her husband and protecting the children involved. According to Amy Luciani, the problems inside the household had escalated so much that authorities had been called to the home multiple times within a short period. She also claimed that Child Protective Services had removed their daughter from the house, something she described as a breaking point. But the accusations didn't stop there. Amy Luciani alleged that Dwight had been manipulating situations and even encouraging his son to lie about what was happening inside the home. At one point, she said she had recorded conversations because she feared being blamed for things she didn't do. The emotional video spread across social media almost instantly. And just when people thought the situation couldn't get more dramatic, someone else decided to speak up. Royce Reed has a long and complicated history with Dwight Howard. The two share a child together, and their relationship has been filled with public disputes for more than a decade. Over the years, Royce had made multiple accusations against Dwight, claiming he had mistreated both her and their son. At the time, many people dismissed those claims as part of a messy breakup. But when Amy Luciani's video began circulating, Royce quickly entered the conversation. In her response, she made it clear she didn't feel sympathy for Amy's situation. Royce argued that she had been speaking out about Dwight's behavior for years, but people had ignored her warnings. She claimed the issues being described now were nothing new, and insisted that everything she had said in the past was finally being taken seriously. Her comments reignited the long-running drama between them. And suddenly, the internet wasn't just discussing Amy's video anymore. People began revisiting years of accusations, interviews, and old social media posts, trying to piece together what the real story might be. What makes situations like these so fascinating and sometimes troubling is how quickly private conflicts become public entertainment. A single Instagram follow can launch thousands of theories about whether two people are secretly back together. A late-night emotional video can send the internet digging through years of past drama. In the case of Halle Bailey and DDG, fans are still debating whether the refollow means anything deeper, or if it's simply a sign that the two are focusing on peacefully raising their son. And when it comes to the Dwight Howard situation, the story is still unfolding as more reactions and responses continue to surface online. But one thing is certain. In the age of social media, celebrity relationships don't just happen behind closed doors anymore. Every move, every post, and every rumor becomes part of a massive public conversation. And as these stories continue to evolve, millions of people will be watching closely to see what happens next. Because when the internet gets involved in a situation like this, the story is rarely over.